You've got Ongaro just above the R in the middle of your screen, and you've got Ronefelt just above the C, Colt Ogden next to him, and always a successful 4 there. Pardon? No one heard that. Oh no, it's good though, isn't it? Oh, in fact, we've had great fun with that. You talking in my head. I have producer James in my head. So, as you probably know, producer James is a long-term star on RCTV and often advises you about what you shouldn't do as you join the group. So I keep forgetting he's not actually on air. So I decided to have a conversation with him, and it's like I'm having a séance. Producer James, is there anybody there? Anyway, RCGP qualifying race 4 on pole. It is Ronefalk, second Mort, third Martin. We're getting ready to go for the final qualifier here in Manila in round 2 of RCGP. Cars down. And they're off, no jump starts. There's a clean start from Ronefalk, and then you've got Mort behind him. Bit of a kerfuffle behind. It's Ogden in 4. Ogden, nice check pass. So Ogden got past Martin in 4th, and Ongaro is in 5th, I think. So Ongaro's 5th. Canas has only made 1 place up. We've lost one of the cars, and the car we've lost, I think, is Stringer. So I think we've lost Stringer. Yep, Stringer's flamed out at the start. He flamed out the last race. So leading quite comfortably is Ronefalk, and in 2nd it's Max Moore. In 3rd, Ogden. 4th, Martin. 5th is Ongaro. And another car, is the same car stopping again. Yeah, so it looks like Stringer's got a permanent problem with his engine. So Ronefalk leads. Let's drop back to 2nd place, boys. That's Max Mort in the 18 car. So Mort now will be attempting to hold back the tide, and the tide includes initially Cole Ogden. So Ogden with the HB team chasing Mort as away moves Ronefalk. Mort, orange and yellow and purple of Ogden, trying hard to catch him up. And then moving forward now. So it's Ogden looking to get through. Not making a lot of progress so far. Oh, that was a great overtake. Fantastic overtake from Ogden. He holds on to Mort. So that's space for him. Lee Martin currently going okay as well in 4th place. 5th place is Robert Battle. 6th is Ongaro. He's not made that forward progress you'd expect. Also not massively further for is Canas, who seems to got himself into 10th, I think, at the moment. So they've spread out. Ronefalk leading nicely. And then there's a kind of equidistant run, which is Ogden, and then Mort, and then Martin, before you get to Battle and Ongaro. Drop back 3 to Robert Battle, who's the orange car with the yellow wheels. He's just ahead of Ongaro and Carl McBride in the middle of this train of 6. He's either going to go one way or the other. He's got Lee Martin. He's trying to chase up to Lee Martin, the multiple European champion at the electric off-road version. Whereas Robert Battle, the multiple European champion at this type of RC car racing, 1/8 off-road nitro. There behind him, he has the reigning world champion and the multiple Australian Femca champion, Carl McBride. So the reigning world champion, of course, being Ongaro. Oh dear, that's how you define luck. Oh no, you say that, then Ongaro went right off the track. That's amazing. Battle fell over, then held up McBride. Ongaro went past both of them, and then fell off the track. Well. That's a condensed result. So Ongaro not in the same imperious form as yesterday. Well away at the moment at the front is Ronefalk. Ogden and Moore have squashed up slightly, and then we have the battle we're looking at, which is the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, which currently is Battle, McBride, Martin, and Ongaro. Now Ongaro is really not enjoying his car at all in this race, so that's interesting. I think the predictions of an easy win in the 120 lap at the moment aren't bearing fruit, but obviously need to come down. Oh, he's got a beautiful route the inside for Ongaro to dispatch Martin. So Ongaro now will be the... Now Battle now has moved up towards Mort. So Battle now looking to get into 3rd place. So you've got Mort ahead of him in the orange and blue. By the way, Ronefalk miles ahead, don't worry about him. And we are... just that battle, and Max Moore is a bit of an enigma, to be honest. He's either crashing every other lap at the back and looking completely outclassed, or doing this, which is making it look very, very easy to match pace and stay ahead of the best race in the world. So I suppose you'd say he's inconsistent, which often comes with youth. So Battle now has to try and deal with the young Finn racing for JQ, and decides to use the ramp. It was a jump out the the berm down the step section, but Mort holds on resolutely. And this track where there's sort of one line, holding on resolutely does you a good job. Behind them in 4th place, you will see McBride, and just behind them is Ongaro, just made another mistake and fell on his backside. Actually, Canas now is 82 places behind Ongaro. So Canas has moved up to 7th. Still leading by 1.75 miles is Dave Ronefalk. Cole Ogden, his teammate in the HP Performer team, is second. Oh, and a mistake by Morton. That's what often happens. And that's Battier now into 3. And McBride into 4. So 3rd and 4th now are running together. In 5th is Ongaro, and took down to 8th is Canas this time. Canas actually lost a place there. Made another mistake. Canas pushing very hard here, which is not what he wants to do, I don't think. So there goes David. Followed by Cole. And this is the closest battle on the track, the battle of the 3rd and 4th. Misha Widmeyer having an absolute nightmare in front of me. Now, Ongaro, probably 5th place might well not be enough to pick up pole. Whereas I would think 4th place probably will be. So it's getting past these 2 cars could be absolutely key. So let's see how he does as he now catches up. Let's just make McBride our focus, the red car. So McBride is in between Battier and more importantly ahead of Ongaro. Now in the points overall, of course, Canas has 2 zeros and probably a 7 or an 8. Whereas we have a 1 and a 2 and whatever this is for Ongaro. So Ongaro, probably a 1, a 2 and a, well, I'm not sure, probably a 4 will probably be enough. But don't forget, it's 2 zeros. So he's starting 2 points behind with his best 2 results. So his 3rd result needs to be at least 2 places better than the next best result. Actually 3 places better, because obviously a tie would still give it to Canas on the countback of 2 zeros. So can he certainly getting past McBride as we move now with just 2 laps to go is absolutely key. And just about the key fact really is where Ongaro can finish. And that McBride, that Battier position is absolutely key. Still in second is McBride, and Battier's dropped it. So that's one of those positions. Oh no, and then a mistake for another mistake from Ongaro. He let him back through. Or did he wait? I don't know. So anyway, so Battier now is ahead of Ongaro again. Already on his last lap is Ronefalk. So let's pick up Ronefalk on his last lap. He's just at the top of the track now, going through the sweepers. When he's finished, just wait wide at the end, so we'll see what happens with the other battles. So there's Ronefalk. He's got 2 corners to go to take this one, and I think put himself into a 2nd or 3rd overall. Ronefalk wins it. Now, what's happening behind? I'll tell you what's happening behind is that Cole Ogden's had a bit of a bad lap and lost some space, so Ogden's not second anymore. Second place is going to be McBride. 3rd is Ogden. 4th has gone to Ongaro as Battle got knocked over on the last lap. Now, that 4th place is probably, with Canas in 8th, going to be enough to give Ongaro probably the overall lead. I just don't actually know, the way I ask you. I need to avoid everyone. There's arguments going down about what happened in the race. So let's run up very quickly and talk to Dave Ronefalk. David, all I can say was that seemed very easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Got a good lead on the first couple of laps, and after that I was just controlling my pace, making sure I stayed on the wheels, and I know I didn't have the chance at TQ, so my time didn't matter this time. So finishing on first to get that 1 extra point for a qualifier win is important in the end of the year when the championship is going to be decided. So
I get the impression that this track at 95% isn't that hard, but this track at 100% is incredibly difficult.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, definitely there I was stepping down a lot, like 85-90% I would say. So, but as you said, you cannot be on 100%. If you're 100%, maybe you can make 3-4 laps together, but then in the end the track is going to bite you at some point. So you definitely have to be patient. Staying patient out there is the key.
So you've got to win a 2nd and another. So you're going to be what, 3rd or 4th in the grid, or?
Yeah, I guess I will be 4th, because I guess they changed it, so now all 4 rounds counted for today. So that means I have a 13 from the Q3, where I had a battery lead that broke inside my battery box after I got smashed by another car on the side. I was upside down, so unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, in the end, starting second or starting fourth, you know, it doesn't really matter. So it was good that we got that one extra point for the qualifier anyway.
Great. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
So that is the end of Rcgp qualifying for the day. We have now, in a few seconds, we're going to have the last chance qualifier for RC2, a brief break and the RC2 main final, and then of course the main event's going to go off in about an hour and 40 minutes, which is the RCGP 120 lap. I mean, heckled by Mal. 120 lap final, so we'll see you all there. Well, don't go anywhere because we're on air, but we'll see you if you have to go and make a cup of tea because it's early morning, or you need to make your dinner because it's late at night. In a couple of hours, or just an hour and 45 minutes for the main final here in Circular Verde in Manila in the Philippines for round 2 of RCGP 2019.